Get a taste of Peru. Peruvian beef empanadas. Hit the like button already, then leave your comments on this recipe. Into a small bowl, start by adding 1/2 cup of water. I'm using a 240 milliliter cup. Then add 2 1/2 tablespoons of granulated sugar and 1 egg yolk. Now, using a whisk or fork, whisk very well until all the ingredients combine, and set aside. Once you've done that, into a large bowl, add 4 cups of sifted wheat flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 125 grams of unsalted butter, 100 grams of unsalted margarine, and mix all the ingredients by hand until all the grease incorporates into the wheat flour. When that happens, add the mixture we've just made and keep mixing by hand until a smooth and uniform dough is formed. This is the right consistency. You may now stop mixing. Finally, wrap the dough in some cling film or put it in a plastic bag. Take it to the fridge and let it chill for at least 2 hours. Leave us a comment with the name of the city from which you're watching this. I'd like to give you a shout out and thank you for sharing this recipe. Meanwhile, into a large skillet over medium-low heat, add a drizzle of olive oil. Then add 500 grams of ground beef. And using a spoon or spatula, stir very well until the meat browns and all its juices evaporate. This is the right cooking point. You may stop stirring and set aside. Now, into the same skillet over medium-low heat, add another drizzle of olive oil, 2 medium onions chopped into dices, and stir very well until the onions start to brown. When that happens, add 1/2 teaspoon of chimichurri, a pinch of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, 3 crushed garlic cloves, 1/2 teaspoon of sweet paprika, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of mustard, and stir again until all the ingredients combine. Once you've done that, add all the meat we've cooked. Also add 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, and keep stirring for another minute. Then turn off the heat and add some parsley to taste. Stir all the ingredients again and let the meat cool on the side until it reaches room temperature. Once the dough has chilled in the fridge, split it into 15 equal-sized pieces and round them into little balls just like I'm doing. Once you've done that, get one of these dough balls and roll it into a small log. Then, using a rolling pin, roll out the dough, making sure it's not too thick nor too thin. Now, place 2 tablespoons of the filling we've made in the center of the dough. Also add 1 black olive cut in half, and 1 slice of boiled egg. Brush some water around the edges of the dough and gently fold the dough over the filling to close the empanada. If you've made it here, that means you're enjoying our recipe. So click the share button and share this video with all your friends. It won't cost you anything, but for us, it will make all the difference. Finally, fold the tips of the dough just like I'm doing to seal it tightly and shape the snack. Repeat this process until you've used up all the dough and all the filling. Now arrange all the snacks into a large baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Finally, brush a mixture made of 2 egg yolks and 1 tablespoon of milk over each empanada. Bake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. Baking time may vary depending on the power of your oven. That recipe is ready. You may now get one and enjoy it. I really hope you like this recipe. Now I'll head back to the comments section and will continue to answer everyone who left the name of their city. And I'll also thank you for sharing this recipe. See you next recipe. Bye.